Good evening, Postal family. My name is Syed. Welcome back to my channel. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Sunday evening? How y'all doing today, family? We are here on a Sunday evening. Get this new video going. It's been a lot of negativity this past week with all that convention stuff going on and all the non-issues that were addressed concerning carriers, still no contract, all that negativity. We're trying to get over that, so let's get some other things going on. This is my CCA mailbag edition, throw in some CCA questions and answers, and also would like to recognize some heroes out there on the field, some carriers that are doing outstanding jobs, going way above their jobs and helping out their communities. I would like to recognize them as well in this edition. So let's get to it. If you're new to the channel, if you like postal content, my name is Syed and this is my YouTube channel, and I do everything about postal news. This is strictly from my perspective, my opinions, and I would like to again and again say that I have nothing to do on this video with USPS and their views and everything. This is strictly my own perspective and my own news. With that, let's get to the first question. This first question is my own actually. A lot of people telling me that why should I stay in a union, with all that stuff, negativity going on. They don't care about us, still no contract. So they're saying, why should you still stay in the union? And I totally agree. There's not much going on as to where they cover us, give us good wages, fight for us as the president should. And there's not much to go on, but if you're new, you want to be a union member for the long run. They do back you up on certain things. We don't really know what's going on behind closed doors. If in fact he is very close to a contract, we just gotta stay patient. Like a lot of members been telling me, just because the convention happened, everybody's expectations went sky high. They automatically assume that contract is bound to be presented. That wasn't the case. We don't know where he is with the USPS and the negotiations, how close he is. All he keeps saying is we're close any day now, any day. So you got to stay positive, like I always say, and see what time will bring. A lot of carriers dropping out from the union. I'd say just hang around, keep your patience. Something good is gonna come out. So just stick with the union right now. As for me, stick with it. See what the short-term few months bring. The contract will show up 100%. So just hang in there. All right, first question. Management keeps telling me to go faster. I'm doing the best what I can do. What should I do? This is very common questions. When CCA is brand new, management kind of rubs up on them. He or she is doing her particular route, and they would call and say, go faster so they can get more out of that person. Basically, the answer to that is when you left your station for that day, did you fill out a 96? That 96 is telling them that you're going to need this much time, overtime, to complete your given assignment. They can't do anything. There's not a set speed required for you to go out there and complete your route. So they can't discipline you in any shape or form for going either slow, or if you're too fast, they're going to give you more work. So that's how it works. They can't discipline you, whether they keep calling you, and telling you to go faster. My answer to that is, why do you answer the phone? Simple as that. Did they provide a phone for you that says USPS on it, and you got to answer their calls and anything? The only thing they can send messages out there when we're on the road is that scanner. Some stations use that as a messaging, but others don't. It just depends. Like some of the stations I know, their management and supervisors stay in touch with their carriers, on the phone. Now that's the carrier's choice to answer their calls and stay informed. So that's really, they can't do anything on your speed. Just do the best you can on the time that's given to you. Management calls me on my day off. What do I do? This is another very common question. They don't give. Like basically, I said earlier, what's making you answer that call? I mean, I know you. We work at the post office, and this and that. It's your scheduled day off. What does that really mean? It's your scheduled day off. So if they call you, you're off. Again, they didn't provide you the phone for you to answer, and it says you're on the call. The job, once we sign on, it doesn't say anywhere, even in the contract, that you're on call. Does it? No. So my simplest answer is, why do you answer? I ain't gonna lie, I was not the one that didn't answer the calls when I was CCA. I used to answer always, and I did get called in on my days off. I can understand where this question is coming from. In the beginning, your 90 days, you wanna make regular, you wanna get through those 90 days, you wanna be good in the eyes of management. So, but really, it's not a good and bad matter. They don't really fill out at the end of the yearly your job performance for you to get a raise, do they? It's all in the contract. So how it goes is year by year, as you get your seniority, you're gonna get that money for that year, 2 years, 3 years. It's not job, what I want to say, performance based, is it? So, you just simple. Don't answer your phone. I know you want to look good. You're kind of scared of management, and if it's your day off, it's your day off. Now, if you need hours, that's different. You're looking for a bigger check, and the hours can come in handy. Then you're welcome to answer. Take as many hours as you can. Work is there, so that's how that works. Let's see if I got any other questions that were asked. Management won't let me use my annual leave. The annual leave request process varies by locality. You should ask your steward for a copy of your local MOU so you can see how the process works at your office. Never verbally ask for a day off. You need a paper trail. Fill out the PS form 3971. Have the supervisor sign it and receive. Make a copy. That's very important. Make a copy. So later they can't say like, why did you take off? We didn't approve it. Here's the copy. That's what I do. I keep everything in the station over there or in my car. So, if some case like this comes up, you want to hand over that copy like this. Such and such signed it. Here it is. This is where I was off. So if you don't approve, deny it in a certain time frame dedicated by your local, then your leave is automatically approved. If they deny it, give a copy to your steward and ask if they can check if it is rightful denial. You can also use your annual when you call in for unscheduled leave. So if you're sick or have a personal emergency, you can select annual leave. That's pretty straightforward. My management is harassing, bullying me. This is very common too. You can and should file a grievance through the union if your management is bullying tactics. You can also file an EEO complaint if you believe you are being discriminated against. So this is a strict matter. It's if you're out there and you think you're getting bullying different, they treat you different, and they're using different verbal language with you. That's called bullying. Straightforward. Go to your shop steward and explain everything. Write a statement. They'll research it, and if so, they're gonna file a grievance on your behalf. So that should teach them, not to mess with you again. But it doesn't work every time. They continue to do what they do. So I got discipline. What should I do now? Always file a grievance on the discipline immediately. Basically, once they call you in the office to discipline you, your shop steward needs to be right there sitting with you, and he or she is going to be, making a record of everything spoken with management and how you respond. for their grievance. So if you're disciplined, your shop stewards needs to be in that room with you, and they will file that grievance for you. If you are a veteran, you can file an appeal through MSPB, which is a very strong legal board that will scare the I won't say shit out of your management. Yeah, grievances are there for a reason. The shop steward, anything that's wrong, this is where we have a union. So this is some of the bright sides. The shop stewards of the union, they help you out. So any situations like that, you can pretty much rely on your shop steward file agreements, and it's going to be erased from your record what that discipline was in most cases. So again, my name is Syed. If you're new to the channel, please, I would love to have you with me. Please do subscribe and keep smashing those likes. They help out the channel a lot, and I love them comments. Great comments coming in on my last few videos. Thanks so much for all the information. I get senior carriers that are a few months from retiring giving me tips, telling me how the NALC process works, and how many days it takes for the contract from the last several contracts. These seniors are explaining everything in detail. I really do appreciate you all. Especially the seniors that take their time to write that comment. Really means a lot to me. Continuing my education, picking up everything, how the union works, and all the benefits they share. Very helpful. Thank you so much. So let's get to the heroes I like to recognize. So these are heroes, carriers out there. They see an emergency, how they react, and that's why I'm putting them out there on my channel so they can get more applause for being a hero in their communities. Carrier fends off dog. I'm walking down the street and I hear some noises. Broderick White, a 9-month carrier, recounted. As I get closer, I see what's going on. This Rottweiler is mauling this grown man. The Kansas City Chaos Branch 499 carrier attempted to spray the dog with the pepper spray. However, due to the frigid January temperatures, his pepper spray had frozen. He called 911 and while on the phone, attempted to kick the dog off the man. White said he would kick the dog and the dog would stop, then a few seconds later would attack the man again. So imagine this this guy out there, this dog is mauling this guy and he kicks it, the dog stops. It's an intense moment. A few minutes later, police arrived and seeing that the situation was under control, White turned to his route. The carrier said that dog attacks and violence are common on his route. Dogs have tried to attack him many times and I've been caught between crossfire a few times because of the gunshots. Despite the dangers he faces, White said, "Man, I can tell you one thing, people are happy to see me, so the job has its perks. I guess I like making people happy." This is the plus side of being a carrier. I love what this guy said, people happy. I'm sure all carriers feel that, regular carriers who have been on their route for a minute now. You get used to your customers, you see them smile when they see you. And you get attached to that whole community, what's going on. Carrier spots mail card thief. Yellen Lee's station in Yonkers, New York, had 4 mail cards stolen from it in late January. So that's why I stayed on high alert. The New York City Branch 36 carrier said people had been stealing the packages inside them and leaving the cards on the street. Wow, New York. One day, the 20-year carrier was delivering her route when she saw a man she didn't recognize and who was not in uniform pushing a mail card. There was no mail in his card, just personal items. I slowed down and let him pass me first. I took a picture of him, Ye said. She called her station supervisor, who in turn called police. Ye continued to keep watch on the man, and responding officers soon arrived and arrested the man. They determined that the card had been taken from another station nearby. Despite receiving kudos from her post office, the carrier brushed off any accolades. I don't think it's a big deal. He said overactions. Postal carriers being heroes out there. So Yale, Lynn, Yonkers in New York, and Badrick White, congratulate you on being heroes. We appreciate you all giving us carriers a good name out there. Some positivity in all this madness going on with all the contract issues. So that's what's going on. This is my CCA questions and recognize the heroes session. I'd like to, I try to do this once a week, but now should have more time with the, convention ending and other things going on. So that's it for today, everybody, and have a good evening. Brighten up Monday, tomorrow. Busy as usual, and let's stay positive and stay cool, everybody. We'll catch you later.